Okay folks, this is the amp that we're using to do this demo. Super Champ XD, got it set at like right around 2 on the volume. There it is. And just going on the clean channel, and that's the way the treble bass and all that stuff is set. I've got some reverb on at about close to 3. So, and then we're coming out of the speaker up here cabinet, which is kind of a custom made speaker cabinet, and it has a Electro Voice EV12L speaker. So now we're going to move over to putting the camera on the tripod. Okay, let's flip this around so I can see what's going on. And here I am once again. Yeah. Grab a guitar here. I'm going to use 4 different Strats, and we kind of run through the differences in the sound. I think I'll leave the amp on the clean setting so you can basically get what these things sound like. So let's plug it in. This could give us some strums without the amp plugged in. We'll turn the volume all the way down. So what we're looking at here, this is a made in China SX VTG series, which stands for vintage, which just sounds kind of weird, but the style of guitar is fairly vintage, except for, as you see, this headstock is shaped more like what you may see on a brand called Sur. And a lot of people, I've heard people, oh, I don't like the way this headstock looks, but I never hear people say that about Sur guitars. So I don't know, it's kind of weird. But anyway, it works. The tuners, this is an inexpensive guitar, and everything is stock on this, except that I added a different string tree on there. I got a roller string tree, because I just do not like those ones that come on most of these guitars and Fenders and so on. I do not own a Fender Strat. I did a long time ago. I had a 62, and you know, I liked it, but I really can't see a whole lot of difference in the sound between these and the Fenders. I think pickups are a little bit brighter on this particular guitar, but if I want it to sound like a Fender, I can just roll back the treble a little bit. So we'll turn this up. So here we are. We're going to go through the bridge, and you know, you got the 5-way settings. So we'll just play a little bit here on everything, and then we'll switch to another guitar, and so on. Play some chords, and we'll see that it's out of tune. Now it's in tune. I'm going to roll through this stuff pretty fast because I've got a lot of guitars to cover. So we'll go into the next second setting here, which is the bridge and the treble. Most people probably know that. Of course, the 60 cycle sum, we're not hearing that. control's just wide open. Now we'll go to the middle. Now we'll go to the next setting. These two. And I'm not using a pick, I'm just using my fingers and my fingernails. Okay, strictly the next pickup. Oh. So, we'll switch to the next one. Next I'm going to use another SX guitar, basically identical to this. May have been purchased within the same year even. You may see some different things on this. I have a Fishman triple play set up on this, but I'm not using that right now. So, the only other difference is I do have a different pickup in the bridge. This is a Seymour Duncan stack. Okay, classic stack. It's called classic stack. So it's hum canceling design. So I'm not going to pick up any 60 cycle hum on this baby. And I've had, it's not as loud as the SX pickups. So I've had to bring it closer to the strings to basically get the volume even. And I have the SX, you know, I had to back them away a fair amount to try and even the sounds out here, because I don't want to have, you know, one pickup way louder than the other. Okay. So we'll start with the bridge again, everything wide open. Doesn't really sound much different. Let's do a little more of that country type sound. Next. So that is these two. To the middle. Now you don't notice any hum, but if I move certain directions you will on these, when I have it on a single coil that's, you know, not a stacked pickup. But, you know, you move just the right way and you don't really hear the hum. So. I've heard it said that Hendrix used this middle position a lot, which was kind of surprising. A lot of people don't. Okay, these two. Okay, we'll go to the neck. Well, it's kind of redundant even to go through these other ones because this guitar is the same as the first one except for this one pickup. Just a different finish. Everything else is the same. Okay, we'll move on. Okay, now we're going to go with a guitar, which was kind of a kit guitar, basically. I ordered all the parts from a company called Saga Musical Instruments way back in maybe 86, 87, something like that. 1987, 1986. And I bought parts that were supposed to be, you know, like replacement parts for a 1962 Strat, which I had, but I had one with a rosewood fingerboard, and I had, I'm not sure what kind of body it had for sure. I'm guessing it might have been alder, but it was a sunburst finish, so you really couldn't really see the wood that much. But this is an ash body is what I chose to use, and you know, we have no name on the headstock. I might put something on there sometime if I find a cool sticker of some sort. But I basically just, you know, final sanding, put clear coats of lacquer finish on it. And I chose to get the these tuners, which are basically the basic classic look of that time, but they are Goto instead of Fender, and they hold the tune very well, so I'm very happy with those. The frets are a little smaller on this. These are, I would say, you know, I don't know, medium or smaller size frets. The other two, the SXs, I would say they have kind of medium jumbo type. Oh yes, so we'll twang a little bit without. And the pickups in this are not the ones that I bought originally. I replaced these maybe 3 or 4 years ago with a brand called Rumpelstiltskin pickups. A guy in Virginia makes them, and you just look up Rumpelstiltskin pickups, like that mythical creature from some movies or Disney movie or something. So anyway, we'll start. And these are not hum canceling. He makes a lot of different style of Strat pickups and other types of pickups. These ones are called the Hendrix Experience pickups. And at the time when I bought these, he was making 2 different types of Hendrix pickups. So one was supposed to be like from a certain time period, and then the other set is from like a, you know, like a later time period. And I think those were called like gypsies or something. So I think these are from, you know, like the earlier period. And just look at them closely so you can see the poles. I'm going to pull this cord. That's good. It has the staggered, you know, poles. They're not all the same height. You've got the D string higher than the rest and so on. And the G is a little bit higher too. Okay, here we go. These are supposed